If you didn't just lick your screen, we can't be friends. Now, if you haven't made bacon wrapped cheeseburger pickle poppers before, that should be illegal. Let's get into it. Today we're making bacon wrapped cheeseburger pickle poppers. Cooking time for this recipe is 30 minutes, or for those of you who love to use my beer timer, you're looking at a 1 beer cooks. Cheers. Try saying bacon wrapped cheeseburger pickle poppers real fast 10 times. To make anything with beef, you need quality for taste and fat for flavour. So that means I'm off to see Nick out at Gippsland Premium Meats for 250 grams of my beef mince. That is a 50-50 mix of coarsely ground brisket and chuck steak, which gives you that perfect mixture of 70% beef to 30% fat for that full flavour that you're after. The only thing you need to do with this is pop it in a bowl. Intramuscular fat is where the flavour hides. To the beef, you'll need to add half an onion that has been diced. I used a brown onion. You can use a white one if you really want to. Plus 200 grams of shredded mozzarella cheese. And then just some basic seasoning of SPG or salt, pepper, garlic. Sergeant seasoning on board for action. Enemy acquired, preparing to salt. Enemy advancing, reloading with pepper. They just won't stop, finishing off with garlic. Now just glove up and mix this up thoroughly. And then push aside once done. My SPG mix for this recipe is equal parts of kosher salt, coarsely ground black pepper, and garlic granules. Next up, we need some pickles because you can't make pickle poppers without them. And you want large dill pickles for this recipe? You just lightly pat them dry with some paper towel first, and then slice them in half lengthways, and then just grab a small spoon and you're gonna scrape out all the insides and hollow them out, like that. If you tickle your own pickle, do you need consent first? We're back to the part of the cook that's messy, so it's time to glove up again. Now grab a hollowed out pickle and grab some of the mince, and we're going to just shape it to the shape of the pickle, like that. And then just place these on a tray and do them all. Now surely someone screamed, "We need more cheese!" Here it is in the form of tasty cheese slices. Cut the slices into 4 even strips. Then place 2 slices on top of each pickle popper. But how will the cheese stay there? Bacon, glorious salty bacon. I tend to use this brand because it is thinly sliced and uniform in shape. And just wrap 1 piece of salty goodness around each stuffed pickle. And I just like to hold it all together with a toothpick. Although as it heats up and renders out, that bacon will shrink and tighten around the pickles. Once they're all made up, pop them aside and get the barbecue ready. A shout out has to go to everyone that's clicked the link in the description of all of my videos to shout me a beer. Your help has kept me hydrated. Today I'm using a 57cm Weber kettle, and I'm pairing it up with a kettle cone, and I'm pairing it up with some Heat Beads original briquettes because I want to be grilling indirectly with a temp of 240 degrees Celsius today. How I'll do this is by placing the kettle cone in the middle of the charcoal grate, then 3/4 filling a chimney starter with briquettes, lighting it up. Once they're all lashed over, I'll dump them into the kettle cone. Responsibly put your grill back in place. Then I'll pop the lid back on, making sure all the vents are wide open, and I'm going to give that grill 10 minutes to warm up. If you accidentally touch a heated up grill with your hand, it will hurt, so don't do it. Once the grill's had time to warm up, we can give it a light spray with some oil. This will help create a non-stick surface and smoke a little bit. And now we just want to place the bacon wrapped cheeseburger pickle poppers around the outside of the cooking grate, as this is where the high heat from that kettle cone is being forced. And this is the time you want to put your smoking wood on. 1 chunk of sugar gums going on right above that lit fuel. Pop your lid on and Prepare to smell happiness. When cooking any mincemeat, you need that internal temperature to reach 74 degrees Celsius to be considered safe to eat. Or don't cook your food properly and die. That choice is totally yours. Did you know the Weber lid vent creates a hot spot? As the cold oxygen is sucked up through the bowl vents up and around our fuel, it's then forced back out this lid vent. So, to ensure an even cook, I recommend turning the lid a third of the way every 10 minutes during the cook. Lid spinning is illegal in 3 countries because people kept spinning it anti-clockwise. With cheeseburger in the name of this recipe, we're going to need some sauce. For a normal cheeseburger, that would mean ketchup and mustard. But we're not making a normal cheeseburger, so into a small bowl, you want to put, oh yeah, take it all. I mean, half a cup of mayonnaise, a quarter a cup of ketchup, and a quarter a cup of American mustard. 2 tablespoons of gherkin relish, this stuff. Now just mix this up and you have a tasty dipping sauce. Enjoy tasting my special sauce later. If I said they were done, would you be excited? Oh, I think we can all just take a moment to enjoy this. Now we just want to get them off the grill and pop them on a platter. I mean, seriously, how good does that look? Don't forget my special sauce. Oh, now that is a beautiful sight. How good does that look? By using bacon around the outside of these, as the bacon cooks and that fat renders out, that fat is soaked up into the beef, keeping it moist smut. Saucy smut. Hey! Now just sit back and enjoy something your mouth is going to thank you for later. I'm going to give these a 10 out of 10. That's incredible. I'm going to eat every single one of them and I don't care what anyone says. They're that good.